of Sydney waterfront location and world-class facilities, Sydney Convention and Exhibition Centre is Australia's largest and most successful venue for conferences, exhibitions and special events. Some of Sydney's largest events, such as the Sydney International Boat Show and the Sydney Motor Show, are held here annually. We stop at the southern end of Darling Harbour near Chinatown, and it's a cultural oasis in the middle of the city. It is one of the few traditional gardens built outside of China and was a gift from Guangdong province in China to mark Australia's bicentenary in 1988. Most of Sydney's early Chinese people came from Guangdong province. The name symbolises the long-standing friendship between China and Australia. Wander through the winding pathways, surrounded by waterfalls, lakes and pavilions, or take a break in the traditional tea house.
Chinese garden on your right, on your left-hand side, just see it further down from the Sydney Visitor Centre on your left. Right.
Suez Canal, one of many narrow alleys in the rocks, which were once thoroughfares. It is only a metre wide at the George Street end and was frequented by the larrikin gangs from the late 1800s to the early 1900s. On our right is a sign directing you to Susanna Place Museum. Discover what domestic working class life was really like in the rocks from the mid-1800s to the late 1900s. But remember, the museum is open on weekends only. From our tour, you will have learned that Sydney is a maritime city, and the harbour certainly influenced its development. Although Sydney is no longer the great shipping port it once was,
coming up on your right hand side is the Stonehenge of Sydney. This is designed by Kimio Sochiya, well-known sculptor in Sydney, Japanese sculpture. Now coming up is our stop, Sydney Opera House. Nothing to pay, as I said, it's always good to visit here.
is 134 metres high, and when it opened in 1932, it united the two sides of the city and opened up new residential areas while demolishing others for its approaches. If you walk over the bridge, you'll see some of the best views of the city and the harbour, and if you're feeling adventurous and wish to climb over the top of the bridge, Stop 27 is the place to book in for bridge climbing. Next stop is Milson's Point. From the Kirribilli Peninsula, there are spectacular views of Sydney Harbour of Mother Mary McKillop. Open daily, there's an admission charge. Accommodation is available for pilgrims and visitors. There are some very distinguished residents nearby. Looking out from the eastern tip of the suburb over the harbour to the Opera House and the city are two historic homes. Admiralty House, home to the Governor-General, and alongside stands Kirribilli House, the Prime Minister's residence. These houses are only open to the public on special occasions. Next to Luna Park is North Sydney Pool. Have a dip in the heated pool and something to eat at the Pool Cafe. If you feel like a stroll, there's a boardwalk along the harbour foreshore from Luna Park to Lavender Bay, where you'll find a wonderful view of the city, especially during the New Year's Eve fireworks spectacle.